Okay, I want to cover a couple things in this video. First is this map. Now, I found this map. It's a paper map. So that puts it back a little bit because nobody uses paper maps anymore. Everybody, just about everybody's, unless you're like a real old timer and kind of set your ways. But I was a paper map guy until I started using like Google Maps and stuff. And it's actually convenient for a lot of stuff. But anyway, let me show you this map. And I kind of explain. Okay, first let me start. I found this in a red cart in Phoenix, but put out by a Swiss company. It says Strassenkart. It's pretty much in English except for Strassenkart, which is road map in German. I don't know if it's Hochdeutsch or Swiss German or what, but Strasser is street, and cart is like map or chart. You like chart in English, but it's on French on this side. I don't know if you can. I'm terrible with French. I can't. It's well like any language. They sound different. Sounds to each letter, different than English. But it's road map, but it's French. That's all French there. There's, city street map, stuff like that. That's kind of what it says. But like I said, it's in English except for that. But it's either given or sold to, foreign tourists, like from Germany or Switzerland or someplace like that. But like I said, I found it in a wreck car in a self-service auto wrecking yard in Phoenix. I've covered this 2 or 3 times, but most people are lazy. They're not going to go back and watch my older videos. So that's really not, practically, we'll post this. But now like I said, this map was, in a wreck car, and now the city of Sedona was circled on the map. So the people either visited Sedona, because that's within Phoenix. Sedona is maybe. It's easy to drive up I-17. You can make it an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, depending upon traffic. And man, Sedona, you hit it in the weekend. Man, Sedona traffic. I was there once, and traffic is a nightmare. Traffic. But anyway, once you get into town, I-17 is normally not too bad. Sometimes there's a little bottleneck around, back in the city because there's only 2 lanes through there, and like on a Sunday afternoon where people are heading back into the valley. But anyway. Like I said, the city of Sedona was circled, and now let me tell you my experience. I'm not going to get into details, but if you go into Sedona and you do the deep meditation on the vortex and stuff, if you haven't cleared out the negativity, it can create some bad stuff in your life, and that's what happened to me. I got through it, but being that this was found in a wrecked car, I'm just wondering if the people actually went in. Maybe the wreck, and maybe they never went to Sedona. Maybe Sedona was the only place they intended to visit and never got there. Maybe the car wreck happened before they visited Sedona. I have no idea, because a lot of people will just kind of, we'll kind of circle stuff on a map and say we'd like to visit there someday, but someday. But anyway, now I've been curious I found this map, several years ago. Long before I started this YouTube channel, but I'm just curious if someone did once own this map and is familiar with it. Because there's other cities circled. There may or may not be other cities throughout the Southwest. It goes far as I think West Texas. So it can cover the fair chunk of the U.S. and it goes up the Canadian border. But there may be other cities circled. There may not be other cities circled. The owner of this map will know that, and I've included this in other videos. But like I said, now one thing I want to include. Now, that chick I mentioned in my last video, that like I said, she's wanting to meet up with somebody that she doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she wants to meet up with somebody, maybe for a life partner, maybe just to make YouTube videos. She's not sure of that, but she drowns her problems. She drowns her loneliness and alcohol. And chick, if we go, well, first we're going to do it stone cold sober. There's not going to be any alcohol while we're on the way, or once we get there. And then once we're back, yeah, maybe. But and before we go, we're going to do the meditations to clear out all the negativity. That's before you visit Sedona, you got to do that. You got to clear out any negativity in your life. Like I said, it will come back and haunt you. Take that from personal experience. And let me show you this map again, where it says, I don't know if you can see it right there, where it. You read that Strassenkart? New. Yeah, it was new probably 20 years ago when people still used paper maps. Now, I still use paper maps for some stuff, but so that's all. Much what's in English. This little bit is all in French. I need to learn a few more words in French besides c'est la vie. And I'll leave you with my favorite quote, Das Leben ist ein Abenteuer. Life is an adventure. Bye-bye.